Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Right, let's get this starting the stream. The direct starting like 2 minutes, as you can see there, so won't be waiting too long. But yeah, not super excited about this live stream. Like, I am happy that we do get to see a bit more of the game, but I don't really think an entire direct for it was necessary unless they're going to like show like off like a really major game mechanic that completely shakes up the game that couldn't just be explained in a short trailer. But things that I think we might see is like costumes, like in Mario Odyssey. I think there's a good possibility that we might see just like different costumes for Donkey Kong. But yeah, this does make me think that if we are getting a Nintendo Direct this month, then it's not going to be a general Nintendo Direct. It's going to be a partner showcase or something, like, you know, like a smaller Direct if we do get one this month. Just because this makes me feel like they might not have a ton to show off, so they just like show off themselves. So it's like, we'll just like release a Donkey Kong Bananza Direct that shows off what we want, and then we'll have just like a partner showcase later on in the month. That seems like the most likely. Oh, come on now. Did eat you? I got a lily. Mwah. Yes, you do. Lovely girl, aren't you? Yes, you are. So I like scratchies behind my ears. There you go. You're free to go now. So, but I was enjoying that. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Peggy 7.
Yeah.
When the world felt so cruel and bleak, when the hole looked so dark and deep, heart is rock, cornerstone, I was scared alone. Then your beat showed the way.
So he's like probably like companions. Honestly, if you had told me that if you had told me earlier that this would have started off with like a quiet song about the cruelty of the world, how like the world can seem cruel, I would not have believed you. And it turned into a girl?
Golden Bananas, the discovery of the century, made right here on Ingot Isle. This is excellent news for #1 banana fan, Donkey Kong, who also happens to be here. However, just as he's about to enjoy the notable nanas, a sudden tempest sends him deep down underground. As his adventure begins, DK teams up with Oddrod, but it's no rock at all. It's actually a talented young singer named Pauline.
Oh, it's young Pauline.
Now, Donkey Kong just wants bananas. And Pauline wants to find a way back home to the surface. It's said that one's wish will be granted by reaching the planet core. So the unlikely duo set off on a strange subterranean adventure.
Yeah, I did not expect that.
The story takes place in the underground world, where the scenery changes the deeper you go.
So where on the timeline does this go?
that it's hard to believe you're underground.
It's like Mario and Pauline. So this would be like one of the earliest games in the franchise. Is like Pauline's just a little girl because she's about the same age as like Peach. So that would technically mean we're playing as Cranky Kong.
You can freely move in any direction.
When Cranky Kong was young.
That's not all. Almost anything in your path, you can smash, crash, and bash. You can even do this to a massive rock formation. You know, if you want.
Just completely
As you barrel through obstacles in your path, you'll also collect golden bananas known as Banandium Gems. More on those later. Let's take a look at some of the things this Kong can do. Punch. Smash enemies. Walls. The ground. And most things you can get your hands on with incredible force. Destruction can lead to discoveries. So set off a chain reaction and see what happens. Dive punch. Unleash a powerful punch directly downward. How deep you punch into the ground depends on the strength of the terrain.
Yeah.
Roll forward. Roll at high speed and send lighter objects soaring. Combine this with punches and jumps to really mix things up.
So it is looking a lot like the movement system from Odyssey.
Make some noise to collect scattered items, or detect hidden objects using sonar. You can even use your feet when your hands are occupied. Tear off. Grab a chunk of terrain and tear it off. Or tear up turnips to find items. And even tear chunks off your foes.
Oh, that looks painful.
Swing. Grab a chunk and swing it to attack.
One more.
Harder chunks can be used to break stone with ease. Or smash spiky thorns. Chunk jump. Use a chunk to double jump. This will help you reach new heights. Throw.
He basically just throws it down and jumps off it.
Or aim at a target like this. Throwing a boom rock or gold can have explosive effects. If you throw chunks made of softer material, you can stick them to a surface and pile them up.
That's cool.
Turf serve.
People are going to use that to make
This lets
penises.
you ride on chunks. Speed up and aim for smaller enemies to knock them away. Make music. The power of Pauline's singing will help show you the way.
Okay.
It can also remove these strange seals that someone left behind.
Keep doing DK.
I'm guessing that's big bad.
You never know what you'll discover in the underground world. So carve your own path with DK's abilities.
What? Okay, so he took a nice guy, ripped his face off, and used his... Oh! Okay, so that they got like a bunch of like different materials doing different
layers
stuff
of the underground
and
world
interacting with things
host to a
differently.
variety of inhabitants.
Yeah.
Some are mysterious and aren't too bothered by DK's destructive tendencies. It looks like Cranky Kong and his companion Rambi are also venturing through the layers of the world.
Cranky Kong. Yeah.
Then there
Where
are
in the timeline does this
giant
go?
elders who call the underground world home.
Is that
They're
Cranky's
said to possess
Kong Cranky?
ancient Bonanza powers.
Grandpa? Is that Cranky's grandpa?
Is that,
By learning their Bonanza powers, Pauline's singing can do something special. She can make Donkey Kong transform
Oh, that's cool. Kong
with incredible
Bananza.
destructive power. Even hard
Whoa.
terrain poses no problem.
Big monkey.
Plow through the world and smash as much as possible with the powerful Kong Bananza. Plus, DK can transform into a zebra. He's as speedy as he is striped. He can even breeze over water or crumbling pathways.
Okay.
That's the swift Zebra Bonanza. Oh yeah, he can also turn into an ostrich. A flying ostrich.
Yeah.
Spread your wings and soar through the sky.
Yeah, that's cool.
You can use updrafts to gain more air.
Using
Then drop
different
egg bombs
transformations
from
with
great
different
heights to
traversal
send
methods
enemies
to
scattering.
explore the world seems
That's
like a lot of
right,
fun.
it's Ostrich Bonanza! Bonanza transformations don't last forever though. You can transform again by collecting gold to build up your Bananergy.
Okay.
You're not limited to when or where you transform, and you can swap between transformations. So get creative and use them as you adventure to the planet.
That is cool, just like being able to switch between transformations as
Standing in
well.
our hero's way is the Void Company, the mightiest mining operation both above ground and below.
The BBGs.
Grumpy Kong works to create gigantic corporate soldiers. Poppy Kong is responsible for subterranean info gathering, while Void Kong is in charge of the whole company. This nefarious crew is responsible for the banana-stealing maelstrom on Ingot Isle, and they're heading straight down to the planet core.
The planet core? But no! I'm going with DJ, so you just stay away!
Voidco blocked off all the routes to the lower layers, so no one could reach them. DK and his pals will come face to face with the enemies guarding these routes. So use all the power at your disposal to take on a host of powerful foes.
I do like that the enemies and bosses are destructible as well.
By defeating them, giant sinkholes will open, clearing a path to the lower layers of the underground world. Found throughout the underground world are golden bananas called Banandium Gems.
Yes, you mentioned
They're
them
not
earlier.
always visible though. Sometimes they're buried in the walls, the ground, and other places. There are a whole bunch to find. You can also obtain these gems by completing challenges in the ruins found throughout your adventure. Challenges include time-limited battles, courses where you'll need clever solutions,
Yeah, this is typical stuff.
side-scrolling stages, and more.
Yeah. The classic 2D areas.
Keep your eyes peeled to find the Banandium Gems. There are plenty of ruins to discover, so give them a try.
Yeah, well, I got some Guardian wannabe. Destruction challenges.
As you collect
skill
Banandium
points.
Gems, you'll gain skill points. These
Hey,
can be used
Donkey
to
Kong
increase
Bananza has a
stats
skill
such as your
tree.
max health or the destructive power of your punches. Power up Donkey Kong to match your playstyle. For example, if you strengthen your sonar, you'll be able to detect treasure from further away, which could lead to new discoveries. Or use skill points to learn new skills. There are all sorts of items to find as you explore.
Donkey
Banandium
Kong's
Gems
not the
are
only
shaped
surfer
like
in the
slices
Donkey
of
Kong
banana,
family, apparently. Banandium
and they
chips.
can be traded for Banandium Gems at the Chip Exchange.
Mm,
These gold nuggets are, unsurprisingly, called gold.
you.
You can exchange gold
I
for
love
useful items
gold!
at the stuff shop. There are fossils too.
Basho.
You can trade these for different fashions at local style shops.
I knew it! I predicted it. I was like,
Just
yeah,
open the closet
this can have
and
costumes.
customize
Yes!
the perfect fits for Donkey Kong and Pauline.
I knew it!
Or even change up your fur color. No look is too much for Donkey Kong, or too little.
Nickhead.
Almost every article of clothing comes with its own benefits. So mix and match your look to suit the situation. If you find a treasure chest buried in the ground, crack it open, and you might receive a treasure map showing the location of Banandium gems or fossils.
Okay.
Their locations will be marked on your map. Pretty helpful for finding
cool.
collectibles. You can also see which fossils and Banandium gems you've collected, making it easy to see how close you are to completion.
Okay. Yeah, this is gonna have a lot of shit to
Plenty
do.
more to do
Like
in the
Mario
underground
Odyssey.
world when not adventuring. Need a rest? Carve out a space and enjoy a getaway where you can recover in bed
That's cool.
and enjoy listening to tunes with the music player. You might even find new discs when defeating enemies.
Okay.
When it comes
Made
to
the
moving
people for their
between
music.
layers, subterranean eels have your back. These elevators will help you easily
Keep
move between
going.
layers you visited at any time. And if you get lost, no need to worry. You can always teleport within the layer you're currently
Could we
exploring.
teleport there?
Okay. Oh, just get eaten and then spat out.
In photo mode, you can freely change the in-game camera angle and adjust other settings to snap pics.
Yeah.
Get a photo like this, or that. Unleash your inner
Nintendo
shuttle
have added
bug and create
photo,
your
been adding
own
photo modes like
captivating
almost
scenes.
every one of their games at this point. Like
By
they've done it with
sharing
like
a Joy-Con
Mario
2 controller
Odyssey,
or using
Breath
a
of the
second
Wild,
set,
Tears
you
of the
and a pal can
Kingdom,
control Donkey Kong and
Mario
Pauline
Kart.
separately,
They've
so
added
buddy
it
up in vocal co-op play.
to
As
and now Donkey
Pauline,
Kong
you can
Bananza.
unleash vocal blasts using Joy-Con 2 mouse controls. You can also copy the material of nearby terrain to give your vocals even more texture.
That's cool.
By working together, even tough enemies don't stand a chance. This game
Definitely
also supports
see
game share.
people having fun
Even
with
if
that
only
in
one
the
player has the
multiplayer.
game, they can quickly share it
Oh,
to
and
another
it's
player
got
so they can join on
look,
their
it's
own
got
console.
game share. That's nice.
It can also be shared locally to a Nintendo Switch console.
Yeah.
Plus, you can play online between Nintendo Switch 2 consoles using Game Share via Game Chat.
That's fun.
If you need a little help with all the platforming action, Assist Mode is the way to play.
It's Steel
It
Timmy
guides you in
mode.
the right direction, halves the damage you receive, and more. Assist Mode supports you in your adventure to be the best Kong you can be. Outside of the main game, there's a mode where you can carve stone using mouse controls called DK Artist.
Okay, it's a little
Rotate
like
to
arts and crafts side mode. That's cool. It's DK Paint.
Carve material. Or add some back on. You can even change the lighting and add delectable banana effects.
That's cool.
Give
Feel
it a
like you
try
can have a lot
and
of-
sculpt to your heart's
Oh,
content.
okay. You can have a lot of fun with it. Fun with this if you're that kind of person.
This game also supports
Oh,
Amiibo.
hey, amiibos!
A new Donkey Kong and Pauline
Oh,
amiibo
that's-
figure
I like
is
that.
also on the way. Scanning it unlocks Pauline's Diva dress.
Yeah.
By scanning the Donkey Kong series amiibo shown here, gold Kong tiles with explosive power will appear.
That's cool.
Every other amiibo released up to this point is also compatible. If you scan them, you'll get giant spheres like these.
Okay. You get balls.
Look at us,
DK?
small, two together.
I love to sing more than anything.
Heart of gold,
Okay.
wish come true.
I have this dream. Oh, maybe if we get to the surface, you and me,
Unbreakable.
we can make it more than a dream.
We're breaking through.
Okay, this is almost definitely before, before like the Mario the Donkey Kong arcade game in the timeline.
Join the powerful Donkey Kong and the talented singer Pauline as they set out on an adventure to the fabled planet Core.
What? A Okay, what is Diddy and Dixie doing here, though?
Power? DK!
Donkey Kong Bananza.
Yeah?
Available July 17th, only on Nintendo Switch 2. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. The Donkey Kong and Pauline amiibo will also be available July 17th.
Yeah, that's the 17th of next month. Okay, they had a lot more to show off in this than I thought, right? And I honestly definitely was not expecting Pauline to make an appearance in this game. Lily's being mad on the other situation. I'm giving you a side eye. Anyway. But yeah, like I said, they had a lot more to show off than I thought. Like about half hour of gameplay. I don't know. Yeah, hold on. About 20 minutes gameplay. Yeah, about 18 minutes. Yeah, 18 minute. About 18 minutes of gameplay. And in-game cutscenes, which, yeah, again, was more than I was expecting them to show off. Yeah, I am a fan of, like, Nintendo bringing back underused characters like Pauline, and just like giving them even like, you know, just something to do in newer games and shit. Like it would be cool if they brought back some other characters from like older games as well. Like if they brought like Daisy back into like the main series, because she was only in like that, was it like Super Mario Land? Like if they brought Daisy back and gave her like a more prominent role in the main series game, that would be cool. But yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, I would think it was probably too big to put in a general Nintendo Direct. Again, they did. It was about 18 minutes solid of Donkey Kong Bananza stuff, and most of it we didn't really know. And it's cool. It's always cool to see them supporting amiibos, because I think amiibos are cool. I just do. Like it's a bit like action figures. If you're not into them, you're not into them. But I think they're cool. They look cool. Like even if you're not going to use them in the game, yeah, if you are you obviously always have that ability to use them in the game to get to make the game a little bit easier or to help you along. And I do like it when they support amiibos, and I am honestly surprised that they have supported amiibos for this long, because also I want to check out that shop real quick again, because the whole Toys to Life thing kind of died off a while back now, but they just kept on going. I guess amiibos still make a decent amount of money. Where was that shop? The transformations. About the bad guys. Where was the... Wait. Ruin. Basically, they'll try. I think it was... Here it is.
For Banandium gems at the chip exchange. These gold nuggets are, unsurprisingly, called gold.
Yeah.
You can exchange gold for...
Right, so let's go to settings, playback speed, 0.25.
Useful items at the stuff shop.
Let's see, the first one is Balloon for 50, red balloon. Recover with no damage after falling over an edge. Consumes 1 balloon per recovery. So, yeah, if you like, that's something we've seen in previous Donkey Kong Country games, where if you just like fall off into a death pit, it'll save you. And that's 10 red balloons, and for that, and doing that, you save 100 gold, which is just basically just 10 of the regular red balloons. We have apple juice. Ooh, lovely apple juice. Pressed from giant apples automatically restores all health if it reaches 0. Consumes 1 can per restoration. That's pretty useful. Then you have melon juice. Pressed from Banandium melons. Activate a Bananza without a full Bananza energy meter. Consumes 1 can per transformation. Do we get to see what this is? Nope, we don't. Also, this is new. Yeah, let's set that back to normal. But yeah, pretty cool. Anyway, I hope you guys all did enjoy this live stream. Hope to see you guys in the next one, and bye-bye.